I'm Edwin Cabanis Coleman.
Mm-hmm.
Coleman from my daddy. Edwin Cabanis was the great-grandfather who was the mayor of Jackson, 1869 and 70. So my parents were Edna Lee Wiggins. The Lee is from the Lees of Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them around the South. Edna Lee, everybody named for Robert E. Lee. Okay, she's Edna Lee.
How many
Wiggins.
brothers and sisters did she have?
There were four of them. Daddy had four children.
Mm-hmm.
Aunt May, or Mary Wiggins, the oldest one, had a very unhappy marriage, and
to
Blake
Hambo.
Yeah.
Right.
Then next was Aline
Right.
Louise Cunningham,
Okay.
Wiggins Cunningham, who
Right.
lived in Clarksville.
Right.
And what happened, the sister married a Hambo, and Hambo was a very prominent southern Kentucky family. I don't know whether you knew that.
No, I didn't
Southern
know.
Kentucky. And so Aline, after my Aunt May married the Hambo, she went to visit, and she fell in love with and married Frank Cunningham, who's the general, is his grandson. Okay. So that's...
Do you know how B.B. and Bill Cunningham are related to them?
Yeah, that's... Frank Cunningham had two sons. No, Frank Cunningham had three, Pat the general and the twins.
And one of them had...
And now, okay.
Yeah, go ahead. The two musicians.
Frank Cunningham had two sons. One was Blake, named for the Wiggins, Blake Baker Cunningham.
Right.
And the other was Frank Cunningham. And Blake Baker had two sons, and they are B.B.
Who was murdered about 4 years ago in Memphis. Drug oriented. He was from the band.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Los Hombres, and his brother is still alive, who was the keyboard player for the Box Tops.
Yeah, he's the letter was famous.
Right.
Famous.
I wanted to get that in there.
Yeah. Okay. So we've got musicians.
Yeah.
My cousin Blake Baker Cunningham, Blake Cunningham, wanted to be a musician. He's dying to be a musician. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
And he went to Dunbar Cave, which was one of the first early air-conditioned big band places near Nashville. All of Tommy Dawsey, Jimmy Dawsey, all of these people played there. And Blake would get up and whistle. He was a good whistler, and he would whistle with Tommy Dawsey and Jimmy Dawsey when they came through. But he wanted to be the big musician, and as so happens, he didn't, but his two kids did.